Before we jump into the construction update, it would be good to have the financial update. We asked for today, November 12th. We have gotten to the threshold. We have used all the money you guys have sent us so far. I think you guys have sent us the equivalent to 1.5 million so far. I think it would be good for us to sit down and really go through all the details, answer any questions. That's a lot of money, and too little conversation about it. I know you guys trust us, but I'm trying to avoid any confusion, and because we are getting to the point where big things are happening. And today, November 12th, or tomorrow, November 13th, we're going to send you a really big payment request as well, because nearly 200,000 is going to go to the cabinet company, or I think 175, and we have several other trades to keep running, to several other payments. I know we've been making payment requests between 100 and 300,000, but we got to a point where the project might need some more financial help just at this time, I think, just to get through the next stages. So I'm sending this update for you guys to watch. I know this is a long video, but it's necessary. I also know that you'll be here on November 19th next week. I may not be able to be here on that day because it will be my wife's birthday, and I'll be flying back on that day. But yeah, please keep me posted. Again, we want to do things by the books, we want to do things right, and hope you enjoy all the updates. Okay, so on this first video, I'm gonna show you where the location of the new gas meter is going to be. According to Dominion Energy, they came over the property and they indicated where they want it to be. We're also waiting for them to tell us exactly where the gas line was coming from, because we did call Blue Stakes a few times, but Blue Stakes is not always accurate. And I didn't want to run the risk of boring the driveway and having to tear the driveway apart for Dominion Energy to find their gas line. So that's another thing that we were waiting on the driveway this week. Today's November 12th. The excavators are coming to start prepping the driveway. November 11th or recently, they just asked me prior for them coming to prepare a little pad right here. So they want me to build a little tiny retaining wall right here and just pour a concrete pad, flat, leveled, so they can come and install their meter. After they install their meter and we're done with Dominion Energy, then I will need to dig another trench now all the way here to connect to where the gas line goes into the house. So this is our highest priority, is what is holding us up. I'm ready to start digging that actually, and we're gonna start right away. If you come right here, I think what will make it easier is the fact that we already have this hole right here where we dug before, so we might be able to use some of this. That will speed things up, but we're still gonna have to dig right here, and got this tree on the way. We'll figure it out. But I just wanted you to understand, we're very used to working with clients that are in the home, so they see what we're doing every day. And I feel like because you guys are away, sometimes a few communication things fall on the crack as far as the progress, what we're doing, why it's taking forever, where our challenges are. So that's the purpose of this update as well. Tough man. Okay, so the first update I wanted to give is that I know we were trying to remove this ledge right here, but the concrete wall sticks out this way. So we are not able to remove it because there is a concrete wall right there. The second update right here in the basement, we're working on our concern with this room right here, the mechanical room. We still need to fit all those boilers pump over there. And this room is now going to be a little more crowded and smaller than it used to be. So we moved this room about 13 inches or 12, I don't remember. But we have 2 new panels now to fit the house. So this is already taking space. And there will be another panel right here. I think 1 or 2, I need to check with the electricians. But this is where the furnace used to be. The furnace won't be able to be here anymore. And with that being said, we're gonna have to fit the furnace here all the pumps, the tankless heater, and the boiler. So I'm going to set up a meeting with all the trades as soon as possible to make sure that we can fit everything here as per code. If not, we're gonna start thinking of what are our alternatives. Floor, this is the opening towards the bedroom areas. Right now the framers have it at 35 3/4. What that means is that it will probably drop to 35 or 34. And I just want to make sure that this is what you wanted, because that's what the plans are calling. And if not, we can remove this and 3 plies over here to gain some width. I think we can make this space 36 inches even. Okay, now this is a good open image of how the garage looks like right now. So right here in this flat area of the new roof, we are gonna be at 10 feet and 8 inches finished, including the 4 inches of concrete that still will go on top of this, and including the drywall over there. So 10 feet and 4 inches, which is 128 inches or something. It's 10 feet and 8 inches. Now, the only thing I wanted to confirm here, on this very edge right here, it's gonna be actually a little shorter than what we initially told you. So right here, we are gonna be at 94 inches. Right here. The end result is gonna be 94 inches, but then it starts vaulting as it goes over there. And I can show you, I'll show you how the new truss connects compared to the old one. So let me climb up here actually. All right. So those are the old ones right here. This is the old roof ceiling, and this is the new one. This was the best that they could do. Ideally, we wanted to come flush right here, but they weren't able to because of calculations, because of design. So this is only 2 inches difference. But again, it's vaulted right to this point right here. Then we are at more than 96 inches. So it feels tall. The feeling I have is that all the pictures you had seen so far made it seem smaller, but it's actually very wide open. And this garage opening right here, we got everything ready for a 8-foot door. Right now, we are at, oh gosh, help me tape. All right, so right now we are at 103 inches. When everything is ready and done, we will be at 98 or 97. So I know for sure that this will have more than 8 feet of clearance and 20 feet long this way. So it feels very open. Beleza. So coming right here on the left side of the garage, right about here is where the stairs will start to slope down. We're gonna cut this piece of concrete right here, and it will continue right there. This wall is looking all funny now, but it will be wrapped in rocks like this, so there is no problem. And we're gonna have railings like banisters on top of that wall as well. But this helps us visualize where the stairs are going to go. And right here on this cove that we created, the purpose of those 2 foundation walls is to hold all the dirt that we're still going to throw in here. All that dirt, we're going to backfill this space, then we'll be able to have a safe grade for the concrete stairs. So I just wanted to reinforce the visual, right? And at about that pier level right there, and that other one, that's where we're going to build the balcony and create the concrete platform as well. And we already cut the roof over here, and that angle right there is the one that will be raised a good amount. All right, so here in the upstairs bathroom, we removed the windows. They're gonna start framing now. And this entry door right here, this door into the bathroom is 30 inches. And this is what I am planning for this pocket door right here. So it will be 30 inches. So there will be a lip will be a little trim lip, 30 inches. And I need to check, regardless if the vanity is 22 or 25, there is still going to be enough space for the trim and the vanity as well. I marked here on the walls. Tomorrow when they come to measure, everything will be good. But what I wanted to run by you, Rosenblums, is this, that we're gonna have a 30-inch opening for the pocket door. This vanity is gonna be 8 foot long, and in the shower area, between the wall of the pocket door until the curb of the shower, there will be 30 inches exact, which is the minimum for the bathroom by code. And then from the beginning of the curb to the studs, we've got 35 inches. I believe -4 off the curb, 31 inches. I believe that the end product is going to be around 28 or between 30 and 28 inches with all the tile and prep work, possibly 29 inches. So that's another thing I want you guys to start thinking about. Inside the curb, there will be only 29 inches of space, but at least the shower is very long. It's 60, how long is this? It's 66 inches. So at least the shower is 60 inches long. It's not gonna feel as small, but I think it's important to start setting up expectations of the end result at this point. This is the new electrical meter. As you can see, this beast is 33 inches wide. It's a beast. That's the old one right there. It was only 15 inches wide. Pode mostrar aqui, ó. This is the old one right here. So this one used to be 15 inches wide. We're going to dump it right now. That's done. Now I also need to talk about landscaping. We are going to install the window well right here. We need to install this window well so we're able to backfill that area. But prior to doing that, for us to understand the size of the window well and the finishing work that we're gonna do on this concrete, we need to understand the slope, the grading, and everything that is going to happen right here. Because landscaping is not my expertise, we are bringing the landscaper designers and companies to take a look at this slope right here and give us ideas of what is a safe concrete stair that comes down over here. We will ask you if you need radiant heating here at some point, and until what point we're going to bring the concrete. So right at this point we get to gravel, and there's a bunch of retaining rocks right here. So this is what we're hoping from a landscaping company. We've been meeting with them. It's a slow process because I want to install that window as soon as possible along with the window well. And I want to do a few things over here, but I need to have that design, that elevation, that 3D renderings for you guys to be able to make a proper decision. So that's one of the things that we've been doing as well. Okay, so one thing that we had to do is, you see this right here? Initially we were not thinking about doing this, but as the framers and we started looking at the engineer recommendations, we realized that this soffit and this fascia right here, this overhang that right now is at 36 inches, did not have any support. We caught that on the drawings, it wasn't very clear. And by code, we need to have something like this. Basically what the code says is, for every 3 feet that overhangs over here, we need a 6 foot extension or twice the size inside. On this other angle, this is what it means. Because it comes out 3 feet right here, for the weight of snow and everything, we had to continue over here. So initially we decided we weren't gonna do it, but as we studied the plans, we noticed that there wasn't any support. And another important thing out here is that on this overhang, right here on the hallway as well, the steel beam will overhang 3 feet as well. Let me see if I can come up here. It's going to overhang this 3 feet right here. the steel beam is going to match this right here, so it's going to overhang as well. All right, so I want you to have a visual too of one of the transformer boxes that Rocky Mountain installed across your house, and the one in your property right there, the green one right there. Mostra o verde lá. So this one right here is the new one that they installed right here. It's off of the driveway, so we don't have to worry about it. And I also wanted to show all of this right here. It's unavoidable with the amount of work that we're doing. We had concrete, the concrete forms are there. We had trucks, we have pumps, we have that lift that we're still gonna use for the roof. And 2 weeks ago, the city placed a work stop order and asked me to stop all work. I was able to revert that in a few hours because of this, So every day we need to power wash, every day, because the lady from the city drives by and she's not happy because it's a little dirty, even though we have major construction. So this is one of the annoying things.